Yes guys, welcome back to my channel, and today in this video I'm going to be talking about whether bulking is useless or not. Because social media has created this thing where you know there's no point of bulking if you're trying to build muscle. Bulking is just unnecessary. It'll cause you to gain more fat, and whether they might be right at a certain extent, I still don't really agree with the fact that bulking is useless, and I'll explain to you why. Now, before we explain why bulking isn't really useless in some cases, if you're someone that's overweight, you're above 15% body fat, and you have little to no muscle, and especially if you're skinny fat, then yeah, bulking is extremely useless. You shouldn't even think about going on a bulk, because your main focus should be to lose that fat first, and then you can slowly get into a bulking phase afterwards. So if you're, let's say for argument's sake, if you're 18% body fat and you're skinny fat with 18% body fat, let's just say for example, your number one priority should be losing that fat off until you get super lean. You get super lean to the level where you're around 10 to 12%. And then once you get to that leanness level, and obviously, yeah, whilst you're trying to become lean, you should also aim to get stronger within the gym. You should also maintain your strength. Depending on how, yeah, if you're a beginner, then it will make it easier for you to get stronger after every lift. But still, your number one priority should be losing that belly fat until you get super lean. And if you're also dirty bulking as well, then yeah, that is very useless. I just don't know what you're doing. You're just going to end up gaining more fat alongside with building muscle as well. If you're dirty bulking, thinking that eating these biscuits, all of this processed junk, whatever, will cause you to build muscle whilst also minimizing fat, then you're wrong. It's the complete opposite. So instead of dirty bulking, you need to do a lean bulk. So you need to be bulking slowly, which is also known as a lean bulk. You should do that slowly, so you can aim to gain weight for around 0.2 to 0.3 kilograms per week. Yeah, per week. Meaning you should be eating at a 200 and 300 calorie surplus, around that amount for every single day in a slow pace. And so the reason why bulking isn't useless and you should be going on a lean bulk, let's just say if you're 15% body fat or lower, then going on a bulk ain't really that useless instead of eating at maintenance, especially when trying to maximize muscle as well. Is because let's just talk about the definition of eating at maintenance. Maintenance is the amount of energy that's required, it's the amount of energy that your body needs for it to maintain its weight. Let me repeat that again. It's the amount of energy that your body needs for it to maintain its weight. So let's say if you ate at maintenance and you're trying to build muscle, and you build muscle alongside that, then it's going to cause you to, you're going to be building muscle, sure, but you're not going to be gaining weight, if that makes sense. You're not going to be gaining weight. And so what's going to end up happening is, let's say if you're 10% body fat and you're trying to go on if you're eating at maintenance, trying to build muscle, let's say if you build muscle, then you're going to also end up losing a bit more of that belly fat that's around you, because you're not going to be gaining weight if you're eating at maintenance and you already built muscle. You're still going to be at the same weight. But however, if you went on a lean bulk, meaning you're eating in a calorie surplus, then that extra energy that your body didn't need will get added on to you building that muscle tissue. And so yeah, that extra energy created would get transferred into muscle tissue, and that will cause you to gain 0.2 kg of weight weekly, or 0.3 kg as well, just depending on your like calorie surplus. So let's say, back to that example, you've got 10% body fat and you're going on a lean bulk. It will cause you to build muscle where it's not even trying to lose that fat. So you're basically doing like a body recomp. So instead of eating at maintenance calories, you should go on a lean bulk. However, if your goal is to not build muscle anymore and you're just basically trying to maintain muscle whilst also staying lean, then yeah, sure, eating at maintenance calories is also a good idea. It's better than going on a lean bulk, for sure. But if your goal is to still build a better physique, then you should go on a lean bulk so that you don't end up losing a bit more fat. Also trying to build muscle. And furthermore, you'll feel like a bit more energized. And who doesn't want to eat more food? You hear what I'm trying to say? But yeah, lean bulking isn't really useless. But however, like I said before, in some cases it can be useless, depending on your percentage body fat level that you're currently at, and depending on when if you're trying to build a six physique or if you're trying to stay lean, then yeah, for sure, bulking ain't really useless in those cases. But if your goal is to build a better physique and to build muscle, and you're at a low body fat percentage, then I would highly recommend going on a lean bulk instead of eating at maintenance. But yeah, if you find this video helpful, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like, comment, share, all of this good stuff. And let me know in the comments what more videos you want me to post for you guys next. And let me know if you have any questions. If you have any questions, then drop it down in the comments and I'll answer them for you, and I'll make videos on that for you.